started this conversation last week. Another P1 listener is weighing in on the Mount Rushmore of country music. It's odd that we talk about country music, but when it came up last week, the Mount Rushmore of country music, God, it was like Johnny Cash. I said Garth Brooks, definitely. That's how it came up. Garth Brooks had been given an honorary something and was thinking about selling his catalog for $2 billion.
I want you to know that I'm taking it very seriously because the fans mean the most to me.
That's right. And now Dr. Ed says, glaring omission here, Willie Nelson.
On the road again.
Or is he Americana?
Just can't wait to get on.
I'd argue.
Well, he's country now. He's on the country stations.
My love is making music.
I would put him up there. That's why I think Dolly should be there too, because they kind of transcend the genre.
On the road again.
It's hard to get 4 country music stars on the Mount Rushmore.
I would give you Willie before Dolly.
I agree. I think we like Dolly as a person more than her music.
Yeah.
We love who she is. And we
she's
love,
awesome.
Yeah, she's great.
And for Mount Rushmore people,
Yeah.
she's definitely on that.
I mean, she's filled the Betty White void. We always have to have a hero older person.
Well, have you had her cinnamon bread?
Oh, you've experienced Dollywood.
You're darn right.
You can go and order just a pound of bacon.
God, what a great spot. Dollywood is so good, and you're right. The cinnamon bread is some of the best. That's the best stuff. I can't even tell you how good that is. Even though it's thick and hot and sticky, and when you're at Dollywood, for us it was 95 degrees. I was thick and hot and sticky, and that's just what I was. I'll tell you another one, Patsy Cline.
Of course, yeah.
I'm crazy for feeling.
It's almost impossible to do the Mount Rushmore of country.
Well, and you pointed out yesterday, then you go into your pioneers, your Hank Williams Sr.,
Johnny Cash, obviously.
Yeah.
We talked about him. George Jones.
I don't even know if Garth gets up there.
Oh, get out of my
Garth's on
face.
there.
Of course Garth's on there. How dare you? How dare you and say something like that?
And I love the man.
I think Garth is my favorite concert of all time. My best concert experience. And I was sitting right next to this guy right here, my best friend in the world.
Yeah.
Well, maybe that's why it was so good. You guys were just holding hands and
We did kiss.
were you taking steroids?
I was at the time.
Yeah.
And I said,
it'll
kiss
do
me.
that.
Well, it's how we greet each other. We didn't expect to see each other. It was weird for his wife and weird for my mom, who were there too. But
Yeah, we were there together.
Oh, hey.
Is this normal?
They didn't expect it. What's your best concert ever?
I think I'd have to go with Charlie Puth.
Oh, I love Charlie Puth.
It was an unexpected, phenomenal concert because I know he's not much of a performer,
Yep.
but he really actually is. Not dancing or anything, but just incredible.
Yep.
He's very talented. He did all kinds of weird, like, auditory illusions. It was impressive.
Charlie Puth, your best concert. Is your best Garth, or would you go with... No, you've had many other concert experiences.
I've had quite a few concert experiences. Memorable, that just blew me away still, believe it or not, and you're going to stare at me and not like it, was a concert that was Rob Zombie and the band Korn.
Oh, get out of my face.
It was incredible.
Get out of my face.
Now, I've seen a lot of other great... Garth was great.
God, it's a Korn. K-O-R-N.
They
I
didn't
know.
even spell it
But
right.
it changed. I was 15. It changed me. I mean,
And look at you now. See how it changed
it's
him?
still...
You were on the right path then. Then you would see Korn.
God, and Rob Zombie had a robot that came out. I mean, that for me just blew me away. And it's one of the concerts I remember like piece by piece.
That's your best concert. Is Rob Zombie and Korn.
I mean, I've seen a lot of great bands, but Phil Collins was great. But Phil Collins isn't a guy that gets, I mean, besides Sussudio, you don't really get up and get moving.
No, I understand that, but I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Motley Crue I've seen several times. I love them.
What's your most expensive concert? What's the most money you've spent on a concert?
Probably Motley Crue.
In one show?
Yeah, when they were doing their last, what they called, of course, it's now been 12 years, but they called it their last tour. They did that whole fake, we signed a contract, we're never touring again.
Right.
So I told my buddy, I said, all right, let's spend some real money. Let's get like floor seats.
For Motley Crue.
Yeah, and because we agreed, so we spent a lot of money on those.
Do you regret that money now?
Yes.
Because we could
have seen them 10 more times, which I refuse.
I saw the Eagles when they came back after however many years away, and I spent a lot of money on those tickets. Well over $100, which at the time was like, oh my God. You know, I mean, that was the first ticket to go over $100.
I would have spent more on Phil Collins because I love him.
Yeah.
But I didn't get the lower bowl seats. They were sold out, so I took like the first row at the top.
Jason, you're talking about Rob Zombie and Korn. Biggie says that concert changed his life. Go ahead.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
That was Rob Zombie put on probably the best show I've ever seen.
Get out of my face. It's impossible.
It's just it changed. It blew me away. Because you got to realize at that point I'd only been to my first concert was the Beach Boys.
Rob
Zombie, form was
Rob Zombie ruined the Halloween franchise when he came back and directed.
I'm not arguing that.
Awful. And I can't imagine he's done anything.
I don't love
good.
his horror movies, but
No.
I've never, when he came out on stage and the whole audience just literally like leaned back from him, just blowing everyone away.
Well, Jason agrees with you. Jason says,
if you were there,
it was like Rob. Did you see him with Korn, or was that a different show, Jason?
No, probably the exact same show. It was probably just 2000.
Yeah, we're probably around then. Yeah.
Okay. Well, y'all might have been at the same show.
Yeah, because Korn was just put out their big album that did really well. And Rob Zombie had put out his first album solo.
Yeah.
And, I mean, it was just unbelievable.
Well, the one that changed my life, New Kids on the Block. What are you going to say?
Oh, man, I'm so jealous.
Look at that. We have Charlie Puth, New Kids on the Block.
Kids on the Block.
Korn and Rob Zombie. BB, finish us up here.
BB Shea, what's your best concert?
Oh, Waka Flocka Flame for sure.
Get out of my face.
Now I think we can all agree on that. That's a terrible take.
We're not doing Waka Flocka Flame.
I don't even know how to spell that.
I can't even get you a song from Waka Flocka Flame because Are they going to say the N-word? Get rid of it.
Yeah, get
that out of there.
Soon.
Good God. What's the worst concert you've ever been? You disappointed in the concert?
There's a band called Godspeed You Black Emperor that I love the band, and I went to go see them in concert. They were so boring.
Godspeed You Black Emperor.
Yes, they're post-rock.
You should have known better.
I should have known better. I went all the way to D.C. to see them.
You should have known better than that.
And they were so disappointed.
What are their shirts like? How do you fit that on a shirt?
I don't go to many concerts. Very rare.
Yeah.
But I went to see John Mellencamp. I told you this.
Oh, yes.
I did not like him, and I'm a huge fan. John Fogerty opened up and was good. I really liked him a lot. But then John Mellencamp did the thing that I hate, which he made us sing the songs. We sing. I hated that. Like, if you sing 95% of it and then we gave it in on the chorus, fine. But he just stood there with the mic out for almost the entire song. And I said, I'm not doing this.
It's a major beef I have, especially these days, because people charge, $500 for nosebleeds. You need to be singing pretty much the whole time.
Well, look.
Thank you. Yes.
My worst concert is one that I've saw a band many times, but we already mentioned them, Motley Crue.
So your best, your most expensive and your worst.
They were
separate shows.
Two separate shows. When I paid the most, it was indoors, and I think that really helped them.
Yeah.
I also saw them before when it was middle of summer, hot, outdoors, and they looked and sounded miserable.
Terrible.
Yeah, I mean, Vince Neil did the same thing. He would make the audience sing, and it was literally like just watching me in a blonde wig up there sweating on stage.
Yeah. Well, he's had his challenges,
yes,
for sure.
But I think that's why they suddenly moved indoors.
Yeah, I bet so.
It was like, you can keep Vince upright longer if we move it inside.
You do a lot of concerts, Red Rachel. Is there a worst one? Can you think of one that really was disappointing?
I'd say the one that was most disappointing. There were two major artists. And the first one was great. And that was Kelly Clarkson.
Oh, God, give me some Kelly.
God.
Girl.
You're speaking his language
I
now.
know.
You and I
wonder how you're going to feel about do you know who she performed with?
I do not.
Okay. It was Maroon 5.
Oh, I like Maroon 5.
And I love Maroon 5, but they were very disappointing.
Oh,
this
really?
was in the era of a payphone.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And first of all, his voice in person is even higher than it is recorded. I mean, I didn't even recognize his voice. He sounded like a different person. And he's just, I thought that was going to be great. I thought he was going to be a great performer. And I don't remember it being that
Well, that payphone was a big hit song,
was a huge
too.
hit.
Yeah, and I mean, other than Songs About Jane, that was probably their best album. And but Kelly Clarkson, they should have opened for her because she came on first. And honestly, I know they were the band, but she was way more entertaining.
At heart, I'm a redheaded girl. Let's just face it.
Yeah, me too.
I'm
Really.
a redheaded girl. I love it. Elizabeth, you're talking about Rob Zombie and Godsmack. Go ahead.
That was the best concert that I have ever been to in my life was Rob Zombie and Godsmack.
Get out of my face.
I'm telling you, Rob Zombie puts on an unbelievable show. I mean, you would, even Chris Kelly, I think you'd hate the music, but I think the theatrics involved with it, you'd be like, my God.
He's going
And
out.
I'll tell you,
he's working hard.
He's working hard, and he sounded, to me still, he sounded exactly like the album live, which is so rare.
Same experience for you, Elizabeth?
Yes, absolutely. And I wanted to mention something else, too, that runs a close second to Rob Zombie and Godsmack.
Yeah.
I have seen New Kids on the Block 6 times now.
Wow.
Yeah.
And
for good
they
reason.
were incredible.
Yeah, they are incredible. I saw them in 1989. That's just called Tonight by New Kids on the Block.
Oh, this was you.
I'm a huge fan. And listen, when I was in high school, I had to pretend not to like them because all my friends went, "Ooh, New Kids on the Block." You're right. They're great.
Oh, every guy had to pretend to not like them, but
Exactly.
I saw them in '89, and the last time I saw them was back in 2022.
Still getting it. You know, I think they should do like a Rob Zombie New Kids on the Block double bill.
Hey, I'd go.
And get it done, you know. Thank you, Elizabeth. Really appreciate the phone
Yeah, I mean,
call.
Rob Zombie's, I know we have some in there. I know some of his music. You'd be terrified.
I refuse to play it.
I know.
Play it. Everybody here has said how great Rob Zombie is. Why in the world would I play one of his songs? It's obvious I'm not going to do that.
You would be so terrified of how heavy the music is.
All right.
But you'd also be like, all right, I'm somewhat impressed by his show.
Yeah.
And he, you know what it is?
Yeah.
You can tell he cares every show.
Yeah.
That makes a big difference.
All right. I'll give you that. Now,
Yeah.
if you cared,
Oh, yeah.
I couldn't listen to this for 5 minutes.
No, wait till the guitars and everything kick in. You're just like,
No way could I do
oh
that.
my God. Yeah.
Oh, that's awful. That's an assault on the senses.
He would be, but every show was just, he's great.
Sean, you're talking about the best concert of all time. Go ahead.
Good morning. How are you?
Boy, great. How are you? And what's your favorite concert?
The most life-changing concert I've ever been to is the Depeche Mode at the Demm Dome in 1993.
Oh, really?
I've never seen a staging like that in my life, and I've never forgotten. It's like fresh every time I think about it.
That's pretty cool.
That would be cool.
If you've got a show that you say is life-changing, you remember the date, the time, the year at the Demm Dome. That's pretty cool. Yeah. Now I like Depeche Mode. I think they're really good. Not this Rob Zombie trash.
Yeah. Although I would have loved to have seen Depeche Mode. That'd have been awesome.
Thank you, David. Or Sean, excuse me. Really appreciate the phone call, as always. David says that he's got a favorite concert. Well, this just turned into favorite concert. And then, of course, you've got your least favorite and your most overrated and your most expensive. David, what's the best concert you've ever been to?
The best concert I've ever been to was my first concert. It was Green Day in 2005. During the middle of the set, they let 3 fans get on stage and play an instrument, and I got to get up there and play the bass. And then Billy Joe let me run down the catwalk and jump into the crowd at Cricket or Bojangles, whatever it's called.
Wow.
Oh,
Now,
that's
that
awesome.
would be incredible. That's got to be something that's so memorable. I mean, geez, you're going to remember that forever.
And my dad were there. It was awesome.
Incredible. That's an incredible experience. Thank you, David. Elton John used to do that. He used to let somebody come on stage and help him play piano or stand there while he played certain songs. And somebody got too close to him,
Of course.
touched him, and ruined it. He's like, okay, I'm not doing that anymore.
Always somebody that has to ruin it for
Takes
everybody
it too
else.
far.
That's right.
Just appreciate the awesome moment. No, you got to run over and touch something.
What's the last show you went to, Biggie? The most recent.
Probably Phil Collins, and that's been a long time.
What's the last show I went? It may have been Garth.
Should have been Oasis.
I know.
Should have been. I would. That would have been probably my best concert.
You'll get there. You'll get
It's
there
not the
eventually.
same.
Well, I don't know. They're going back again. They're touring
Oh yeah,
again.
they'll come around again.
Because they made so much money off the last
It's hard to turn down $1 billion.
Right.
What's the most recent concert you've been to, Red Rachel?
Journey.
Oh my God! And how was that experience?
You
loved it, didn't you?
I did. I was very impressed. I mean, for older guys, they went 2.5 hours with no breaks.
Yeah.
Very impressive. I've seen them before.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if this was musically their best, but it was the last time I'll see them, most likely. So
and
I enjoyed
fun,
it.
and you enjoyed it. There's a musical component to this. We've talked about this woman. She's a principal at an elementary school, and they had a yearbook, and she put in a quote from the band Fetty Wap and the song Trap Queen. Once that happened, she was under investigation and put on leave from her job. People loved her, though. The students loved her. And she said, I didn't put this quote in the yearbook.
This was changed. Yeah.
Somebody put it in without my knowledge. We had Lisa Lanier comment on this because she's trying to get her job back. And Lisa said, look at the woman. She's the biggest cracker on earth. She did not.
She's never heard of Fetty Wap.
Yeah. She did not put that in there from Fetty Wap and Trap Queen. Well, now Fetty Wap himself sent her a bouquet of flowers to say, I'm sorry.
Oh, that's nice.
Plus, the quote she's put in wasn't even that big a deal.
No.
It wasn't that bad. No, nobody should have said anything. But Fetty Wap has not only given her flowers, they started a GoFundMe for her legal fees. And so far, it's raised $3.
Oh. See, some just don't work.
Yeah, nobody really cared. Trucker Rich, your best concert experience. Go ahead.
Best concert experience by far was the Eagles at the Sphere, and I was so impressed with it that I'm going back to see Metallica at the Sphere at the end of the year. That is an absolute fantastic venue to see a show at.
Won't catch me there.
Nope. You've hated this whole segment.
Everything about it.
You thought the segment would go way different.
I disliked the Sphere when they built it. I said, don't build it.
Waste of money.
Waste of money, waste of time. Nobody's going to go anywhere to see it. That's all there is to it. Now, if I did want to see a band there, it'd be the Eagles. Why? They don't do anything.
No.
They stand there. I hear that's like a psychedelic experience. Somebody told me they saw the Eagles at the Sphere, Trucker Rich, and that it was almost like they were in the sky. It was like they were part of the show. Is that how it is?
It is. I mean, everything is transmitted onto the walls, the ceiling, everything like that. It's almost like sensory overload.
Yep.
And when I bought the Metallica tickets, I'm like, I'm not sure how this is going to translate because Metallica is, a lot of pyrotechnics and everything like that. And I'm like, but you know something? I'm going back. I'm going to see it again. I'm flying to frickin' Vegas, and I'm looking forward to it.
Unbelievable. Everybody, thank you so much, Trucker Rich. So many people have told me, I saw a show at the Sphere, and I always say the same thing. Waste of money, waste of time.
Yeah, I won't. I will not see it.
And they all say, it was the best experience I ever had in my life. And I said, it wasn't.
It was not.
Nah, they're trying to sell you that
full of it
load of garbage, and that's not true. I'm the only person in America who has never been to the Sphere, never seen it on television, won't go.
Congratulations.
Too much fun. Too much fun. I refuse. But what did Biggie suggest I go see it? Oh, Titanic. So I could see it. You see Bush up close.
Yeah.
Yeah, you would.
Right in the Sphere.
Take it right in the Sphere.
I can see it like that close.
Man, look at her.